出てくる？やばい。うわ、最悪。ママ、皿全部割れた。ママ、電子レンジ全く割れた。やばい。これ怖い。
Hey, for those of you who don't know, there was an earthquake magnitude 7.3 near Fukushima that just hit maybe about 4 hours ago. Now it's a tsunami warning is active. I want to say call hello Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule all over the flock. Shalom and salutation, new brothers out here who push the words of truth sincerely. Shalom to the Akim and Akwav listener. The book of Matthew 24 and 21 says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not yet since the beginning of the world to this time, nor shall ever be." I'm going to play one more video of what's going on in Fukushima. All right, so that's the exclusive video straight out of Fukushima, Japan, where the Lord is sending terrors in the form of earthquakes. Earthquakes, you see, this is the way that the Lord shows his terror. This is the way that the Lord shows that everything's coming to a close, man. Luke 21 and 11, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places." Fukushima, Japan is all the way on the other side of the world. This is that diverse places. Well, what's next? It says, "And famines and pestilences." Now you already had, certain scares of certain pestilences already, certain man-made pestilences and fears. But either way, there's going to be pestilences and outbreak, whether they man-made or not. You see, famines, whether they man-made or not. You see, earthquakes, whether man-made or not, because we understand the heart machine. We understand how they could send certain signals out into the ionosphere or whatnot. And so they can cause these things to happen through drilling, drilling for oil, certain earthquakes. You mess with those tectonic plates and the oil down there that lubricates it. All right. Ultimately, it's this that the Lord is preparing the return of his son and getting ready the elect for the day of evil. It says, "In fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven." So we know that the Most High is bringing this from on down. It's not just the earth acting abnormal on its own. It's the Most High getting ready to bring forth that severe judgment as plagues and scourges from on high. Mark 13 and 8, "For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom." That's what we see right now. All that fighting. NATO preparing its arms, Russia preparing its arms. "And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles, and there shall be beginning, and these are the beginnings of sorrows." I want to look up the word sorrows real quick, because this is the time that we in. We should be well aware what time we in, what time we faced. All right. The first time when you type in sorrows and you Google, a Jake pops up. Sorrow means a feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortune suffered by oneself or others. Sadness, unhappiness, dejection, regret, depression, misery, despondency, despair, desolation, gloom, low spirits, woe. Don't the scriptures say woe, woe, and another woe to come? Talking about World War III. So we're in the time that the Lord is going to show great calamity and stress upon these nations. Revelations 11 and 13. "And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. In the earthquake there were slain of men 7,000, which means completion, and the remnant were affrighted and great and gave glory to the power of heaven. That great earthquake is getting into his great thermonuclear war that's about to take place. Okay, and what do you think when those nuclear missiles hit? The scriptures tell you it's like the earth will reel to and fro, because of the magnitude of the thermonuclear missiles. Also creating somewhat of a domino effect, triggering off seismic activity of the of the tectonic plates. Man, they're gonna trigger off earthquakes, so it's gonna be felt throughout the world. Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation again, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So you see it. Acts 16:26 tell you about the earthquake that was used to free Paul. It says, or was it Peter? Let's make sure who this was. Um, this is Paul and Silas. I'm gonna read verse Acts 16, starting at 25. And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto Yahweh, and the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prisons were shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loosed. So we can understand here that the Most High uses the earth for however He wants. He uses it to how the flood. All right, which he said he's never going to destroy the earth again by way of flood. But now he's sending the earthquakes. He uses storms. He uses tempests. He used hornets. If you type in hornets KJV, you'll see the incident in which the Most High used hornets against our enemies. Okay, so it is going to happen. You see right now, man. This is where we at right now with this Fukushima. With this way this world is moving towards, man, these great earthquakes, these great forms of destruction are coming. Um, these great earthquakes and forms of destruction are coming. Isaiah 24:19, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. That's going into this thermonuclear war, leading up to everything, leading up to what is about to come. Great devastation. 2 Timothy 3:1. Know this also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. Not just any kind of time. All right, but a perilous time. I'm going to get the definition of perilous for you in 1 second. It says full of danger or risk, dangerous times, risky times, unsafe times, desperate times. Don't they say desperate times call for desperate measures? So here we are once again, being able to emphasize that the Lord is going to send back some wild, disruptive nature. Nature's going to get disruptive. All right, you're going to see You're going to see miracles. All right, you're going to see such men behaving unruly and acting unruly. Okay, and you're going to see all types of forms of destruction leading up to a third world war. Okay, but don't be worried. This is all leading up to the time of Jacob's trouble. And it's all leading up to the time where the Lord has to show his arm again, and show his hand, and show his might to be able to save. Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. So we need the days shortened. And the Lord is doing that just now. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Shall be shortened. Revelation 7:14. And I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes, and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. So we can see how now, being purified in the name of Yahweh Shai, Shai, even before this Passover, we are doing what? Getting ready for that great tribulation. All right, keeping a mindset of staying sober-minded, remaining, as a Apostle Gabar says, a Passover-like state of mind. All right, and treating and hoping and hoping for salvation in these days. Lord willing, this video was edifying. Till next time, shalom.